a spin-off of the hit Western series Yellowstone created by the brilliant mind of Taylor Sheridan. 1923 takes viewers back through time, although not as far as 1883, to showcase the hardships of life for a different generation of Duttons. Much of Season 1 of 1923 revolved around the Duttons' battle to keep hold of their land and cattle. After angering a group of local sheepmen led by Scottish sheepherder Banner Creighton, Jerome Flynn, the family found themselves caught up in a range war. By the end of the season, Banner had found a powerful ally in mining magnate Donald Whitfield, who found another way to destroy the Duttons. One of the greatest Western productions in the last 10 years is 1923. The genre's comeback may be attributed to Taylor Sheridan, the creator of the Yellowstone franchise, and the first season of the spin-off series offered an intriguing universe full of opportunities. I appreciated how much time was devoted to examining the Duttons' legacy, which included the rich Native American history, territorial disputes, and the responses to electricity and other technological developments. The show doesn't hold back when illustrating the brutal events of that era. That trajectory is maintained in Season 2, which returns with significant plot points from Season 1 unresolved and presents fresh difficulties brought on by the approach of winter. The show's ability to create a balance between the macabre and the serene is intriguing. There is space to enjoy Montana's stunning snow-covered scenery and have fun with a few characters. Though my favorite plot point of the first episode was about someone working in the shadows to assist someone else, there is an inherent darkness this time around, and Episode 1 portrays that all too effectively. My favorite character from 1923 is Spencer Dutton, played by Brandon Sklenar. The turning point in the Duttons' efforts to protect themselves and maintain the family ranch is Spencer's arrival. Similar to the first season, Spencer tries to return home in the second season opener, although he is not yet successful. Given that Season 2 of 1923 only consists of 8 episodes, I'm worried about how long it will take for Spencer to return. Back in Montana, I want to hang out with him, Alexandra, and the other Duttons. Nevertheless, there is never a dull moment in Spencer's adventure. We need to witness the character's best side in the Season 2 opener. Westerners enjoy delving into the idea of masculinity. This is also true in 1923, when a lot of characters believe that fighting or trading punches makes them superior to the others. Spencer Dutton is not like that, even though he has a strong military background, is a skilled fighter, and is built like a tank. He has a commanding presence thanks to Sklenar, but it also allows for vulnerability. A good man on a mission is Spencer. He will aid everyone he can along the journey, but he has to go home. In the episode, Sklenar's character demonstrates that twice. He convinces his new companion out of killing himself after viciously beating the man who was molesting him while the rest of the crew was asleep. Spencer is known for his action moments, but the more subdued one worked better. In another scene, Alexandra devises a scheme to break out of her house imprisonment and travel to the US in order to meet Spencer again. With only a few episodes left before the series ends permanently, I can appreciate the need to include her and Spencer's child in the plot, even though I did not anticipate the show revealing she was already pregnant. This is a game changer, and I'm eager to see how pregnant Alex can handle what will undoubtedly be a difficult journey by herself. I was not expecting a lion to knock on the Duttons' door, but I did expect the wildlife to become more of a concern as winter drew near. A mountain lion visits the ranch twice, and on the second occasion, I was completely expecting that to be Elizabeth's last encounter. Fortunately, Helen Mirren's Cara Dutton saved the day. She did the same thing Harrison Ford's Jacob had done previously, except this time she killed the lion by shooting it rather than scaring it away, demonstrating that Cara is just as capable of defending the ranch as Jacob. Another character who demonstrates how the United States might be a very gloomy place at that time is Jamie McShane's Marshall Kent. Donald Whitfield, played by Timothy Dalton, continues to demonstrate his cunning through his strange relationship with the 2 prostitutes that began in the previous season. Despite his elegant exterior, the character is very nasty. Another character who demonstrates how the United States might be a very gloomy place at that time is Jamie McShane's Marshall Kent. In his quest for Tiana, Kent has no qualms about murdering Native Americans. He actually enjoys doing it. Spencer appears to be the much-needed savior of 1923 Season 2 based on his tale of finding light in the dark. At the conclusion of Season 1, Tiana was reunited with her father, runs his course after fleeing from boarding school and slaying the 2 priests who were pursuing her. The trio chose to travel south to Pete Plenty Clouds, formerly Cole Brings Plenty, but they got lost and wound up on the Jaya Ranch in Texas. Cole passed away tragically last year, thus a new actor is playing Pete. His character development and developing passion with Tiana, however, remains unchanged, and since Tiana's father has already given his approval, it is likely that the 2 will soon be married in a private ceremony. The Native American reservations were being terrorized by Marshall Kent and Father Renaud, who were still searching for Tiana. They were forced to locate the girl for the authorities or face their wrath. It's clear that Kent and Renaud will eventually suffer the consequences of their crimes against the Indians, and that karma will catch up with them.